Hi, my name is Barry Foster.
And I'm Gary Foster.
And welcome back to Antipodean Journey, episode number 4. And Gary, since our last episode, we've had some interesting times in the competition. So how have we been going?
Well, during October, it's fair to say that we didn't have a terribly good run. The last time we were with you guys, Dulwich Hamlet had just knocked us out of the FA Cup with a win in extra time. After that, we stumbled and played very poorly with a 3-2 loss against Bromley. Next game was against Kings Lynn, where we got a last-minute equaliser. But thankfully, since then, we've been able to turn around with four good wins. So things are looking up, and we've been able to claw our way up into the playoffs, albeit with a game or two in hand, so things are looking good.
Yes, 7th spot, and with 1 or 2 games in hand with the teams just ahead of us, so it's been a good 4-match winning run, which we desperately needed after that terrible run we had with draws and defeats. But today we've got 2 games. We've got Weymouth away from home, and they're coming... What are they coming in the table, about 16th? Yeah, 16th. So they're not doing too badly. And then we're home to Eastleigh, and they're coming 12th. So 2 games that will be probably quite testing again.
Yes, but we're looking for 6 points, and we've got a much more stabilised team now. So I think team cohesion's going to be improving. I think we're looking good.
Fingers crossed.
Famous last words.
Fingers crossed. So this is the team for a match today against Weymouth. We haven't changed this in the last probably 4 matches. Zabret in goals, Oggy Finney and Sandals White and Woodward at the back lines, Foster behind the midfielders of Edser and Rowe. We've got Nooble, who's been doing very well on the left, much better than Candy, Panayutu on the right, and Fondop, he's come back from his injury, and he's done fairly well up front for as well. So that's the team we're going to submit, and we're glad to see nothing red appearing on this page anymore, mainly green, which is very good.
Right.
So Weymouth and their lineup. I'm not familiar with any of those names, so we'll go straight to the dressing room. And okay, what do you think we should do here, eh?
Well, I think we should be relatively calm. I think last time we encouraged them to keep our run going, so I think we should go with the assistant's recommendation.
Do that again, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fingers crossed. We'll see how the boys will react to this.
I didn't react in the dressing room, I think.
Well, sometimes it's a good thing. Okay, well, Weymouth get us underway, and this is Leslie Smith. Ball played long, well intercepted by Lyons Foster. Panayutu to Woodward, end of the highlight.
Yeah, well, egging into the game, and both teams are just feeling their way around. So there's really nothing much of note to comment on at the moment. Although Weymouth, that we've been told, have got a weakness in the air, so we may try and exploit that later in the game from a defensive point of view. So.
Well, apparently a weakness, I think, up front. I wasn't quite too sure whether it was front or in the defence, but anyway, still waiting for our second highlight. I guess it will eventually come around. Unless we've got the possession and a couple of shots on the board, but
nothing else. Interesting to note, Notts County have conceded another goal.
Okay, well, finally a highlight now. Panayutu on the right. Oh, we lost that rather easily. So this is Pearson. This is Quintama. Whelan. This is McQuaid. Wakefield on a yellow. It's a bit of a dangerous ball, and it is a dangerous ball.
Very dangerous.
So we concede in the first 20 minutes. But plenty of football left in the match. So I'm not going to get too downhearted at this stage, but those long balls over the top seem to do a lot of damage in FM21.
Yes, and especially in the middle for us. Our 2 central defenders are good on the air, Sandals, White and Finney, but
think he was well and truly onside. No problems with that.
Right, so the boys need to regroup now. So halfway through the first half, as I said, the Sendles White and Finney, they're good in the air, but through balls it's very awkward for them to snuff out attacks.
Okay, Bycroft with a free kick. That's a pretty poorly taken one, and this is Penny Utu. He can use his pace down the right. And he's got players coming through the middle, lots of them. This is Fondop. Well, that was pretty spectacular.
Bring more rain by the look of it. A rainy day in Weymouth.
I think he could have done something a little bit better than that. But anyway, at least he had a crack at goal.
Yeah, well, the XGs look pretty even. Possession slightly favouring us, but we need to do something with the ball. So ratings not jumping out at us. Rowe having a poor game.
Okay, Woodward with a free kick.
Far post.
And that's an equaliser, and that's a central defender.
That's right. Sendles White once again good in the air.
Well, finally, one of them has put a ball into the back of the net from a set piece. But that was a nicely taken set piece. So 1-1 with maybe 10-12 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, well, back in the game, we've been a little bit critical of Woodward's crossings in the past, but he was able to find his man. So we're back on level terms, and probably nothing less than we deserve.
Yeah, I think we've had certainly the better of the first half when you look at the stats.
Possession, certainly.
But anyway, Panny's a little bit tired, but he'll get a breather at half time. But that might be it, I think, for the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, Rowe not playing terribly well.
Isn't he? Rowe, yeah, look, he's often played a bit poorly in the opening 45, and he's our vice-captain. It's a bit disappointing that. But anyway, just quickly, the match stats. Look, it's pretty even when you look at ratings for your players. There's not really much in there. We've had two clear-cut chances as well, but we've got to somehow G the boys up in the second half. I think we've got to somehow encourage them. I really don't like any of that.
No.
I think we'll go with the assistant again.
Yeah.
Tell them that not really happy with that 45, and hopefully the boys will fire up in the second half and do much better. But anyway, Fondop gets us underway, and this is Sendles White, the goal scorer. Plays it long out to Nooble, but far too long. Yes, or maybe Nooble wasn't quite expecting it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
so early days in the second half. So we would like to think that they'd be able to get back into the game.
This is Zabret, Sendle White playing it long. Now Rowe, Edsa, lines Foster with another long ball, but Fondop can get to it. Can he feed it out to Panny? And he has. Panny Utu, nice through ball.
Showed too much of it.
Yes, maybe his first touch wasn't the best there. But Nooble now, he's got an opportunity to send it back in if he can, and he's beaten his man. It's a nice little floated shot. Well, he got it on target. But I think he's offside, is he?
Oh.
Yeah, offside, okay.
Okay, so Rose improved by a percentage point. Lyons Foster not playing terribly well either, so we just need to G them up a bit.
Okay, Sendles White to Finney. This is Rowe. He plays it out long to Nooble. Can he beat his man again? Well, Panny got onto the end of it, but good save by the keeper.
Yeah, they've come out strong in the second half with a number of shots on target compared to the chances created. So I think we can look forward to a goal or two shortly.
Well, fingers crossed. We're coming up to 60 minutes. I'm just keeping my eye on Rowe. He's sitting on 6.5. Anyway, we've got a corner now, and Rowe will actually take it from the left.
Always Finney.
And that's a goal.
It was Finney.
So our other central defender from a set piece puts it in the back of the net.
Yes.
Well, that's a bit of a surprise. I've been waiting to see that happen for so many games. We normally see them ballooning the ball over the bar.
Yeah.
But this time, in fact, I think the keeper made a bit of a hash of that too.
Yeah, went through his hands. But it's nice to see the tactics that you put in FM actually work.
Yes.
On the playing field. So that win puts us up into 6th position. Are you looking at substitutions?
I think we'll do look, I was just keeping my eye on Iron Rowe. He's only sitting on 6.5, and I was thinking we might bring on young Josh Rees, who hasn't performed too badly in that role. I think at the moment we'll just leave everybody out there and just keep an eye on those hearts.
Yeah, the fitness levels would be starting to fall at this stage of the game, especially our centre backs. But they all seem to be playing quite well with better than average ratings.
So we're waiting for our next highlight, and fast approaching the 75th minute mark.
XG firmly in favour of Aldershot now. 8 of our 10 shots on target. So the conversion rate's been pretty good in previous games. It's been 4 shots on goal out of 25. So we've been a little bit more clinical this time.
Well, I think we might bring on Colombi for young Oggy. He's just slipped a little bit in his rating. He can play there at left back, and maybe Alex Jones replacing Panny out here on the right. I mean, he can perform in that position. Maybe just a pair of fresh legs for the final 10-12 minutes of the match.
Should we start wasting time?
Shortly, but here's a throw-in. Well, that's a poor one, straight to Lyons Foster, and Rees just pumps it long for Fondop. He hasn't got any support at the moment in the centre.
It's all by
It's
himself.
coming through, but he gets his cross in, and here's Jones, but straight at the keeper.
A volley at the keeper. Keeper's pulled off some good saves.
Maybe he should have done slightly better coming in from the right, but throw in now for Weymouth. And this is Pearson. Got to somehow close him down if they can.
Ton of space out wide.
This is going to get his cross. He's cut it back. And this is pretty well. I think it's offside anyway. Yes. Yes. Anyway, the shot was wide.
A little bit concerned about the space he had so close to the goal.
I think we'll give the team a little bit of praise as we're coming into the final, maybe 6-7 minutes of the match. It's cleared only as far as Colombi. Now, can he set up another attack? Lyons Foster to Rees.
I'm trying to thread the needle.
They've lost it there. So Shields now for Weymouth. Maybe an opportunity for them to mount an attack, but that was a very poor pass. And this is Fondop, who controlled it well, but he's lost out in the tackle there to Jordan.
No foul?
No. That's a long one. Now the keeper's got to come for this, and he hasn't. Well, just as well the striker, he fluffed his lines.
Oh, gosh.
But
if you're going to come out that far, you've got to come all the way.
Anyway, see how they deal with this corner. I think what we'll quickly do is we'll go into instructions and we'll start to ask for some time wasting. As we're getting into the 89th minute of the match.
2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes of time added on, so plenty of time.
Pearson with a throw, but Rees intercepts it. McCarthy will get to it first. This is Quintima. Shields with a shot. McCarthy blocked. Fondop didn't want to run for that. This is Jordan, end of the highlight.
No, it looks like Weymouth are trying to come at us with an equaliser, but it looks as if we might be able to play out time.
Okay, maybe the last highlight. It's a long throw. And we gave away possession very foolishly there. This is Quintima. Now this is Easily
He
dealt
punches
by
it.
the... Oh, gee, that was lucky.
Why did he punch?
Yes, he probably should have caught that, but anyway, he got away with it.
Gosh.
And we got away with it.
We got away with it.
So another victory away from home for Aldershot 2-1.
Yes.
Got to be happy once again with that. And
Good stats across the board.
I think once again say the boys, well done, a very good win. So, wonder how this puts us into 6th position on 22 points.
And above Torquay.
And still with a game in hand over, 4 of the teams ahead of us. So that was a very good, another very good result. Hartlepool beating Notts County 3-0 and Woking. They just can't do anything wrong. Woking with another 4-0 drubbing of Boreham Wood. So they're 4 points clear at the top.
Yes, we need to close the gap on our rivals. So
we do. And what's this? Santos suffers defeat against former club. Well, fair enough. Okay, well, I think we'll go and do a few things. And in 4 days' time, we've got another game, and that's home to Eastleigh. So we'll come back for that very shortly.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the lineup for our game today, home to Eastleigh, and it's an unchanged side, which is probably come as no surprise. Zabret in goal, Oggy, Finney, Sendles White and Woodward at the back lines, Foster behind Edsa and Rowe, Newble out on the left and Panayutu on the right, and Fondop as our main striker. One change on the bench, we have brought in just one change, in fact 2 changes. Reece Wiley has come onto the bench because Josh Rees has a cold, and Bettimer, we're giving him a possible run as well in place of Alex Jones. They're the only two changes for today's match. So I think everybody should be in green there since things have been going pretty smoothly.
Yeah, just need to be able to dominate the game from start to finish.
Yes.
Which we haven't been able to do.
So here we go. He reckons we've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me.
Yeah. We certainly don't want them to have fun. Maybe I expect nothing but a win. Maybe the 2-4-5 one.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fingers crossed. A few of them liked it, which is good. So, not many people in as usual for Aldershot, but Fondop gets us underway.
It's raining again.
It's always raining. Panayutu down the right, and he loses out in that tackle to Hollands. Will be more of a highlight. There is. So this should be Woodward with a throw to Rowe. Back to Woodward. Can he get across into the centre? And he cuts it back to Rowe. He's well tackled. Rowe's been under a bit of a question mark with us, hasn't he?
He has. We've he's sort of in the last chance saloon now. We want him to just put together, just be a little bit more consistent. I mean, he has a couple of good games, then he plays poorly.
Okay, so Eastleigh with a corner. And this is Hill, the taker. Hopefully our defence can deal with corners well, and they haven't.
No.
That's pretty poor.
Yeah, there was 2 players around him on that post, but he was able to get it in. So once again, we've gone behind.
Yeah, we seem to be the come-from-behind specialists.
Yeah, that's right.
And certainly in the last 6 weeks in the game. But yeah, a good header, and he just slammed it into the roof of the net. Okay, well, at least there's plenty of football to come.
Yes, we'll be hoping that they can regroup, and we just need to get a little bit more possession, or quality possession at least anyway, because I don't think we've been able to get it into their third, or their defensive third.
No, well, apart from the very opening minutes of the game, but nothing really happened down the right at all. But yeah, Rose on 6.6. We'll just keep an eye on him. But anyway, we do have a highlight. This is Oggy with the throw to Newble, but he lost that out rather poorly. So this is Payne and Partington. Smith plays it back to Payne. Now he puts it forward. This should be dealt with by Finney. Now Rowe, can he set something up on the right here? He's going to run himself. He's got a good cross in, and this is Nooble. Great header.
That's in.
So Joel Nooble makes it 1-1. I think he's done this before.
That's right. That's right, on the far post. And Rowe has been forgiven, so that's
he has been forgiven. Yeah. Maybe hurt us.
Good Maisie run and a good assist, a good cross.
Yes, he's probably got sick and tired of us bitching about him, but yeah, great cross and completely unmarked, and he made no mistake.
Okay, so after 17 minutes, we're back on level terms, which tends to can be confirmed by the stats that we should be well in this game.
Well, hopefully that'll settle a few nerves, and just keep an eye on Lyons Foster in the defensive midfielder position. But I think we'll tell the boys to just give them a bit of encouragement coming up to the 30th minute mark.
Yeah, it's playing against an interesting formation with Eastleigh. They seem to have only two dominant attacking players.
Okay, Woodward with the throw to Rowe. He's on a yellow from the looks of it. He's lost out there, and that's been cleared, but only as far as Harrott.
He's got 5 players around him.
So there's plenty of Aldershot players coming back. This is Miley to Hollins. He's probably going to link up. No, he doesn't. He puts it back to Payne. So Aldershot have set themselves up rather nicely at the back. Just slowly forcing them back. This is Smith now for Eastleigh. Back to Payne. And he's going to give it to Hollins. Back to Payne. Well, they're not going anywhere with it at the moment, but this is another one of those long balls over the top.
And that could be in.
Right, once again,
a
long ball over the top is undoing.
Yeah, well, it's a patient build-up.
Very patient. I was almost falling asleep.
And they ripped out a goal.
Yeah, look, it's just another long ball, and we can't deal with it. But he's just outside the D. I thought the keeper might have done better.
I thought our defence might have done a little bit better too.
But anyway, okay, back to the drawing board.
Right, back behind on the scoreboard. So what have we got? 10 out. So possession. Yeah, things aren't. Need another rev up.
See if a bit of demand more can G them up in the last 5 minutes of the half. Some of the players have liked it, but anyway, we've still got another 45 minutes to come.
And Lyons, Foster and Fondop not playing well for us.
No, it's a bit unusual. Fondop is normally fairly reliable up front with his performance, but maybe Betterman will get a run. Okay, so half-time, trailing 2-1 at home. That's not what we want to see, but we've had plenty of possession, 60%.
We haven't done anything good with it, though.
Absolutely no. I think we've got to do some pointing of fingers here. What should we say? Well, I don't think we'll be saying anything way down there. Show this one. Show me something else in the second half.
Yeah. A couple of players are awake.
They seem motivated, but we'll just keep our eyes on the opening 15 minutes to see if some of those performance ratings improve.
Yeah, Lyons Foster not playing well.
This is Hill now for Eastleigh, and he's got past his man, but his shot's blocked. This is Partington. It's dealt with by Sendles White now. Penny U2
end of the highlight. So we need to get some quality possession, string a few passes together, and try to put something on their goal. We've had 7 shots, 4 on target, so you would think we would be in a better attacking frame of mind, but it's not to be, unfortunately. Time ticking away.
Yes.
Coming up to 60th minute with Lyons, Foster and Fondop still not setting the world on fire.
Well, I think we might make a change, and I don't know about you, but I think maybe Edson's not having the greatest of games there at 6.5. I mean, Rose on a yellow, but he's rating at 6.9. Fondop at 6.3. Look, I think we bring on Bettimer, I think.
Yeah.
And he can. Well,
not great. But
pressing forward.
Yeah.
We'll give him into that row. And I think maybe young Wiley.
Do you want to bring him on for Lyons Foster? I mean, he's only averaging at 6.3. I mean, we're in a bit of a quandary there because our midfield's all over the shop.
Well, he's 6.4 Lyons Foster, and it's at 6.5. So which one would you like?
And Rose on a yellow.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's a bit of a gamble.
I think Lyons Foster. 2 subs. Yeah.
Defensive midfielder. You'll have to try and perform there. Okay, fingers crossed. We'll get back into the game, and I think
give them a bit of
demand a bit more from them. I don't think that really went down too well with the majority of the players, but
no. Once again, our defenders they're scoring quite well in their ratings, but everyone else just seems to be just a little bit off the pace, and we're not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay, throw in now. Woodward looking for Rowe, but he's lost out there in the tackle. Now Sandals White will deal with this. Back to Panayutu. He's getting a little bit tired out there too. Panayutu. We might bring on Colombi for him shortly. This is Rowe now with a... he did rather well until the very end.
He did.
Poor shot for goal. But...
that's all right. We had some quality position up that end. It was just the finishing that let us down. So we just have to... I
think we've got to get maybe Colombi on.
Well, Rose picked up an injury, so he's got to be subbed off.
That's just great. Because
yes, we've been FM'd.
Well, yeah, we have been FM'd. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to push Wiley up to here, and I'm going to bring on Nagala. I don't think any of these guys... Well, Finney, I don't think can. Okay, we'll swap Nagala. Oops, sorry. Get out of there. Nagala can go back here. Sandals White into defensive midfielder role, and maybe the last roll of the dice for us in this game.
Do we need to change our mentality to be a little bit more... We still have an injured player on the pitch.
Hang on, I did something wrong here. Nagala.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. Away we go. Last 15 odd minutes of the game. Can we pull a rabbit out of the hat?
Do we need to be attacking from the 80th minute?
Well, we can give it a go.
Demand more.
We'll try and encourage them. Demanding more didn't work the last couple of times, but see if we can get something in the back of the net.
Well, winding it down.
But we're still waiting for a highlight.
That's right, so it's not looking good.
Okay, finally got one. Oggy with a throw on the left to Nooble. Back to Oggy. Can he cross the ball, but it's met by Roberts. But Woodward, if he wants to, he can get to it first. Plays it to Sandals White. Back to Woodward. He'll probably look for... No, he didn't. Sandals White again. This is Panayutu. Okay, not bad play now. Woodward, can he get a good cross in? That's met by the Eastleigh defence. Now Edsa, will he try a shot himself? No, he did, but wrong side of the post.
Yeah.
Had the right idea, wrong execution.
Yeah, well, that's it's going to be I've still got 4 minutes of added on time, so fingers crossed we can get another highlight. But our conditioning and ratings are all bottoming out at the moment, but it looks like
might be it. Okay,
it's going to be all over Red Rover.
Edsa back to Oggy. We're playing very attacking now, so that he's got to pump it forward, and he hasn't. Now, end of the match. Will we lost?
Yeah, that was disappointing. I don't really know what to say with that.
Well, massive possession. Better XG, more shots. but we could not beat Eastleigh, and that's very, very disappointing. So I think we'd have to say, point the finger, that was simply not good enough. We should have been winning that game. So I wonder how this sets us up on the table after that defeat. Yes, it pushes us out of the top 7.
Yeah.
But we've still got a game in hand or 2 over the teams ahead of us.
Well, we should be able to overtake Sutton, but yeah, that win against the defeat against Eastleigh was unexpected.
Yes. Anyway, brings us down to to earth with a bit of a thump. So okay, so let's see. When are we going to be back? If I can get the schedule up without too many dramas. Let's have a look. We'll probably play 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Okay, we've got an FA Cup trophy game coming up, so we might play these 3 offline, and we'll play the FA trophy game followed by Halifax as our next 2 games. So that's what we'll do next. So look, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. At least you've seen Aldershot finally get a win on the camera. So until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him.